You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome back after a short Easter break where we take and I hope so myself we get a very good Easter break. And thank you to all the one that we reach out, because I received several messages reaching out asking, hey, waiting do the breakfast show, no they come today. We still need a break. We need for rest, the long Easter break. But we don't come back, and want for a very big welcome to now all to this edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. And I hope so now all enjoy a break. We enjoy the drama from Oba, the Oba wives them. It's not from His Excellency, still on a land for share. On not get all things on herself. For sure. Yeah. And that na policy statement, you know, where the first gentleman of the state, if you make a statement,
it's just not too clear if them back when the Oberman the for share. If it should just be for the Ober wives or both ends.
Well, His Excellency is so for sure. So if you now Ober wives with the watch I hope say that advice the way His Excellency don't go now. Now go and he said push. So all man go get sit on place. Well, that's all they were coming at this morning to this edition of the Breakfast Show live na Liberty TV. And we will bring this edition come to you this Tuesday morning. Me na Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 7th day of April 2026. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we ask a big question. As we all know, the debates they go on now on different platforms. Then after President Bio be they open the SLPP party office and Matujong inside a statement to support them na the SLPP, where the president be they address them and say, and not say the one way they free Songa, the one that out of the country, but then when I supporter them where they na Bonthe yonder, that particular place there. According to the president, if they support the APC, then go die early morning. Well, a lot of debate don't spark out of this statement to the president make, and also the chairman for the SLPP, where Batilo Songa, in several statements that will be made against the APC. People on they ask questions. So we make we they ask the big question this morning. If then statements they promote peace and national cohesion, or is it an issue to peace and national cohesion? We they get that conversation then at the program this morning. Also, we go for can talk to two people we go come. Well, we they can know what really the president mean by that in statement day, and we go hear it from the opposition waiting they say feel like where the president make that statement day to the SLPP supporter them with the na Bonthe district.
Somebody to ask you if the lights been come now. If you get lights now use.
It can for 10 minutes. Unfortunately, the whole holiday I think I not get to reach 30 minutes light. It come 10 minutes, it go back.
Me for call Nepo.
Seriously, I even tag I say lapul in name but it is what it is. We're here
Anyway,
again.
so as we all know, anything of public interest, we can bring the conversation come to now. And as Mabel say, we still say a statement of His Excellency the President where he make during the term when they open the party office na Matrujon. Well, this statement don't spark a lot of debate, especially for members them now the opposition we feel like say na a threat to them we na members of the opposition because of this statement where they say His Excellency say anybody when a APC member for die early morning. Well, yesterday we see a lot of people and they interpret, some they get the human day interpretation. We see His Excellency in party members, self ministers, then people who the work now in government come for get the actual interpretation. So this morning at the studio we get two gentlemen. They'll get Mike Bewa, who is the director of communication from the office of the president. We go can tell we exactly waiting His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Madabio, be mean inside the statement where he make na Matrujon. Good morning, Mike, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Batilo. It's a pleasure having you.
And also we get the National Publicity Secretary for the All People's Congress, APC party, when are the main opposition. For them, then feel say this is not a threat to them as members of the opposition. And according to some members of the opposition, we don't come out yesterday and make a statement through social media. Them believe say nothing we prepare for take action. Good morning, CDI Tunis, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Khadija. Thank you very much for having me this morning.
All right. Well, we did back and forth yesterday with the PPRC, the chairman, Emmanuel Koivaya Amara. Liberty TV reach out to her, I say, no, see the clip there, we send the clip them. Later, I say, in commissioner, then supposed for Sidom and analyze then clip there. So this morning, before then go can make a statement. So it be a short Liberty TV say after way they don't analyze the statement of His Excellency, then go come and speak to the public through Liberty TV. So we wait for a from PPRC as the chairman Emmanuel Koivaya Amara say they not analyze the statement and proper. So we go start the conversation with Mike Bewa, who for don't play the clip, but the official media house we put out this clip yesterday, be bring and candle and then be issue a press statement for clarify say after where they don't see them, they don't get the editorial review, then find out say they mistranslate what His Excellency say. So we cannot play the clip, but I hope say most of una get the clip them and una don't see this statement where His Excellency be make we go viral yesterday and he make the statement na Monday. So they start with you, Mike. I sure say yourself see the public concern yesterday immediately where that clip there of His Excellency go out. What in exactly the president be the try for communicate to the public?
You know what? I'm a bit disappointed. Let me start with that because this whole week, maybe then Khadija has been a week of goodies. A week who see presidents who unveil an MRI machine. We want cost over $3 million. We'll see also going to the Bonthe Center. We'll see one time, I don't know if in 2021 where some tanker explosion happened. We'll see how brothers and sisters that die. We will not be even get a Bonthe unit, will not get facilities and for take care of them people then there. Now on that backdrop, or establish a Bonthe unit when are one of the best in the sub-region. The same week we see our presidents go unveil buses them for nurses. Then bosses, then they for technosis, then for care, then go work. The one where they do night shifts for appreciation for the work, then they work. We see I unveil other diagnostic equipments, them like ultrasound scans, and what they don't distribute them, all referral hospitals in this country. We also see how we unveil ambulances across this country for enhance we referral system. At the end of the day, all that they don't make news. Now we president go open Bonthe District Party office. We talk about how Bonthe District we don't left neglected over the years. How the APC neglect Bonthe District. He's talk to people them say, now I see people there, then form PMDC, then go so. But and they tell people that now say with all the development we don't come Bonthe District, you take a look at the Tobamu project on a $34 million investment there. You take a look at the bridge, the Senel Bridge. You take a look at the Bomatru Road. You take a look at the water project we don't go there. You take a look at the rural electrification project we don't go there. 11 kVA lines we don't go Bonthe. Well, they say you still get people there. Inside Bonthe, I wouldn't they talk about APC. After we APC don't neglect them, and then they talk about Mende. They say anybody with all what you they see so, you still they talk about APC. They say now all the morning you don't die they meet you. And then the president talk, and then they mean pa Mende. And the Mende language, my brother will sit down and Mende. The Mende language with language very metaphorical. What do I mean by that? It's more of parables, it's more of idioms. If you see what Mende man they go fend woman, where they go put collar for woman. We get a word we use. We say nyalogo aboloiji sova. The one they wanna Mende they know what that mean. It's an idiomatic expression. It don't mean say you go take that person there in woman or in Peking as an object. Or you go take him because you love him, you want to express that to him. This country, we don't know where people then they talk say, na man they die man better. That don't mean say na threat. Na man they die, so man they say, you they die, you are open. Well, you all and talk then there. So it's really disappointing with a whole political party or in our APC, not all of them, but I'll go through social media. I saw people making comments, like JFK made a comment, like Timbo also made a tweet on that. I see Sylvia, me and go back and forth on social media on that. That if you want to make a statement, kindly ask somebody who na Mende person, like interpret that statement for you. Because as surface you don't know Mende, sometimes then they reach out to and they ask and say, Mr. Tunis, waiting you understand by that word who president say. I believe say you know go tell anybody say president means say anybody where they born to support APC for die. This is a president who in peace credentials. Mabel is top tier. This na president where go study na peace and conflict study. This na president who established the National Peace Commission of this country. This na president who go pull for this and corner bushi out and for cancer done for talk peace matter. This na president who talk about ask Sierra Leoneans whether peace or elections. So Sierra Leoneans then say elections before peace. This na person who pretend we force democratic. We after 30 years of democratic elections in this country. So when you talk about peace, Mabel, I really want to say, president is the last person where you go talk to a person who is violent. This is an individual we no want for hurt a fly.
In this context, we all know the current political atmosphere, how it's like the opposition is out of governance, then get grievances where they believe say they want to sit down with President Biyo for talk boats, and all of that they go on. is this the right time for let the president use in a word that idiomatic expression the na that particular place they and the way how it say anybody will support the APC from that side they go die early morning? Is this the right time?
It is the right time because if they talk directly, like I tell you, if they talk to the people that are Bonthe, if they talk to, right? And I mean they talk them. A message was audience specific. Now I make use the word say dwedging. What that I mean by that word, the dwedging? That inside Bonthe, with all what you don't see what they bring come na Bonthe. Then you still there, you pass with APC talk for your own selfish interest. You say you don't die in the morning, I go meet you. In the morning you go die. That was what president, and he said it with humor. Even when they talk, they laugh. People they all clap, they laugh. He said it with humor. But you know, Mabel, Khadija, we politics in this country don't become so polarized that the things that we really matter, we don't sit and discuss them. We don't. I make a start with premises. This was a good week for Sierra Leoneans. We see how Pambu then they come on, how they go Ghana, then they go other countries. For simple imagery, this 9-4 dominate the news in this country. Not all president go talk about say share. Not all president go talk about say you where they support APC, and you don't die in the morning, I go meet you. Then we see political pundits them, brothers them, take them, then they.
Because of the political tension we don't deal lately with the government and that of the opposition. Now all of that's the boiling tension there we make anything where the president say, even if na humor according to you, the opposition they vex.
I totally agree, Khadija. I think we all have a responsibility for de-escalate, right? And also how we do that. We do that by not taking certain messages and conversations out of context. Yeah, it is on all of us. This country belongs to we all. Bonthe, a senior member of APC, you don't know. This Bonthe where people they see as CJFK, Timbo, then they pull tweets, say people their life. APC be get cancelled on a Bonthe. I know I worked Bonthe for 6 years before I travel. I managed the hospital in Bonthe, UBC hospital. So most of the APC sheriff them, where they Mohammed them, where they there is a huge APC community in Bonthe. A huge one. Community in Bonthe. Where they do business there, bulk of them and get cement shop, iron rod shop then at Bonthe, close to the bank, the community bank where they dey. So President Biono to person where go with Khadija and Mabel, not even, hypothetically, we really feel say president will make such a statement. This president, when he went to Bosco, where Ebedegin comment, he mentioned this man name also. A caller, they talk about Bosco, how Bosco they make leaders. They talk about how Bosco no high one for make schools schools of excellence. They talk about the Badia project. We are in Bosco now, the way Bosco compounding, I saw one let my broker boys compound the way and as by Kroma attend. It talks say they look for funds for CKC. It talks about leaders them across the both political parties them where come up from Bosco. It make a couple people then they look for. It make mention of Mr. Tunis Wesidonaya.
We will come back to you. Let me just bring Tunis in from the All People's Congress APC party. We directly na una party the statements where the presidents make na Bonthe. Say anybody within a Bonthe the way they support the APC in die na morning time it go come. How the APC receive that particular message where the president be the pass to the SLPP supporters?
Thank you very much, Mabel. The APC as a party go meet and we go put out an official statement in addition to whatever I get for Sinaya this morning. But of course, me being a Mende man, I don't see the statement. I don't listen them. I don't analyze them carefully. We believe, say, the statement is very untimely, unfortunate, for many reasons. First of all, we get for understand, say, the president, as head of the nation, the constitution of this country, section 40, to be specific, 42, I believe, clearly states say the presidency is a symbol of national unity, right? Also, we get for understand, say, in this country, with constitution we did now, clearly with the practice what we call multi-party democracy, we give Sierra Leoneans the opportunity, the right under the constitution of Sierra Leone for where they don't reach 18 years for make the choice as to which political party they want for associate themselves with based on the ideology we they believe in. So it is those ideologies people they sell to citizens of this country through the manifesto we make citizens they vote for them. So regardless of which side you find yourself, your responsibility as government now for cater, for develop every corner of Sierra Leone. I dey lay this premise because it's important for let people to understand. In 2007, President Ernest Bai Kromah not be ever able to campaign at Pujon because he was always attacked. In fact, the last attempt where he make na helicopter he use, they even stoned the helicopter. He would have been a dead man before even the election. In that same 2007, he was attacked in Kailan, Shegbema to be specific, for 2 hours, then 30 and that. But when he win, the first side where he put hospital, maternity hospital, now the same Pujon. He make the road, will not be one of the worst roads in this country, from here to Kailan. And in all of that, he no ever go team up na Kailan or Pujon and make threats say anybody will not support APC, you go die early morning. Words are very powerful, Khadija. In Bonthe, this 2023 election we pass, Bonthe na one side where APC see violent pass any district in this country. During that election day, APC people were attacked, their houses were burnt down, they motka them, then burned them, then boss people and hate them, they even broke somebody in teeth then I months. Now that same Bonthe, APC, it took us months for take care of that person in a hospital. There are people who today they're not able to go back na Bonthe. They were chased out, they were beaten. So we don't see all of that one day during the 2023 election. And now here we are in a situation where the political climate already high. And we see statements initially from the chairman, then they are going to deal with them later. And then now His Excellency the President. Now people go say, well, an idiomatic statement, a joke. But statements of that matter, some people go see and say it is also a message sent directly where people go react to. You know, when you say anybody will support APC, you go to see you don't die early morning. It could also be interpreted as an incitement because some people were 2 years away from election. But me and you know how the election climate can tell. People go begin go enter people in houses early morning, begin kill them, you know, just on that statement. And that is why, as leaders, we're not for they make them kind of statements then they. And we, the party, we take them very seriously because the prelude to that one day now the chairman statement, no APC, no APC, no APC. And we don't see a situation also in this country, Khadija, where people have made statements where not be as direct as their statements then they up to now then they're on trial. Na courts of this country for waiting for incitement. They on trial na courts na this country for waiting for making statements where they say inflammatory, where divisive and all of that one day. So for us in the APC, we not feel say the president for don't make that statement they in any way. We not say no, you know, speak to your base. But in speaking to your base, you not go speak in a way where it go send a message where it go come through as divisive or as inciting. Now, you go Bonthe, clearly not a road you go launch. You go Bonthe, now multi-millions of leons worth of party office you go open. Not to health center, not to road you go launch, not to hospital you go lunch. So whatever you go do na Bonthe, not to the benefit of everybody in a Bonthe district, not to the benefit of people in our SLPP.
But if they talk to him base.
That is
the
what
president being energized in party base.
That is what I'm saying.
Because several speaker them of SLPP will speak. They speak directly to una party and then party member them for the election.
That is why I'm saying the statements were not anything developmental. The statements could be seen as a direct message to the SLPP, and that is why they take them very seriously, because like I said, you get to see the prelude to the president's statement, speaker after speaker target the APC. So which means what you had to try for emphasize now that message could be interpreted as a direct message to SLPP members with, an intent for target the APC.
But Mike say na humor.
Well, that is why I'm saying words are powerful. To them, na humor. But to us, it's a direct incitement. This time, they talk about people their lives here, Khadija. Me na Mende man. And I know we very well. Mike knows. With the way how we people they behave and are different. I mean, even without words from leaders, even without actions, people they go into action on their own. We see the dangers we will be exposed to. Every election in this country, we don't see how, violent election can be at that level. The presidency, your responsibility now to every Sierra Leonean, even when you open, when you talk to your base, especially in a country where the political tension high, where politics don't divide with so much along, tribal and, color lines. I think we got to be very careful how they address with members and with supporters them. We're 2 years away from politics, Khadija. 2 years away from elections. And now, I think say with messages for be more of that where they bring we together rather than for dividery. So
make mention of our supporters and where they Bonthe. According to them, they go about the normal business and nobody never unbug any of them. When I feel say these statements are any threats directly to una supporter them?
I just make references to the 2023 election. And I'll tell you exactly some of the pains and way people go through. And I also tell you, say, how there are still people who not get mind go Bonthe. There are still people who suffer losses, wait till today, they not get homes now Bonthe because their houses, then they burn them. Their vehicles, then they burn them. We have a series of that situation. And now, yes, the atmosphere are quiet because, we are far away from electionary period, which is why I said that message they could change everything. You understand? Because some people are now going to take them as an opportunity for good things where probably the president not mean in his statement. That is why as leaders, we get to be very careful with what they say, to we membership, what they say, to we supporters, especially when are the president of this country, we all now they under a responsibility now to we all. Now that make us say, whatever happened in the SLPP, not to the benefit of everybody in our Bonthe, because not to all man are Bonthe in our SLPP. So that party office will then go open could not be taken as a development for Bonthe district. No, it is a development for members of SLPP in Bonthe district, because not of any benefit to the entire Bonthe district. So that could not be used, as a yardstick for say. And some of the projects that we Mike they mentioned, I don't want to talk about the one in the today because I really don't want to take my attention from the importance of this topic. But those projects were initiated by us. So to say Bonthe was neglected is not even true.
But even the president are in same statements where they make where they open that party office. He even talk about the bridge where he asked them if they enjoy the bridge now. The people they answer say yes. He talk about Contextualizing where he say na development we don't reach there.
Of course. Okay, maybe now irresponsibility. That is what he campaigned on to develop Sierra Leone. Just like Nabianes my responsibility for make the entire salon where in first term, it turned this country into works yard. But what I'm saying here is that you not go say because you don't fulfill part of your responsibility, other political party not for exist. No, first of all, nobody not get for able to kill the APC. What if, the danger with that statement, what if the people, now the North, then say begin make statements like that? Anybody when na SLPP, na Makini, you dey die early morning. Anybody when na SLPP, na Poloko, you go die early morning. It's now the country go into flames. Now so genocide start na Rwanda. Now statements. We leaders then they make na radio. We leaders then make na statement. Now spark the genocide. Now spark the tribal conflict na Rwanda. So which is why we know for the make, especially at that level day, we know for they make them kind statements then they. We just come up from Oba where Mike say, President use them as a symbol of cohesion and national unity. Make references to people in the APC when are Oba people then. Where it express you emphasize on the inclusivity of Oba. That was very good, way of bringing this country. So go come up from that kind, you go other side and make a statement where go be seen as, dividing this country or inciting certain things.
Unfortunate statement or out of excitement, His Excellency talking?
For us, it was unfortunate because even when, you're in a mode of excitement, I know he was trying to speak to his base. He may not have meant what people they try, but in this country, like I said, words are very powerful. Words could be misinterpreted. The intent could be taken out of context and used differently from waiting you will make your statement be intended for. But for us, we not feel say if we don't make them kind of statement, then they at this time, especially where already there is a lot of mistrust, between the government and the opposition.
We will come back to you and can analyze how these statements will deepen the divide we already did between UNA and that of the government. Mike, you listen to CD. For them, they already be don't they get challenged, especially when elections come. For campaigner places like Bonthe, for them, they feel say them supporters them don't go through so many violence. Now a place like Bonthe, and don't they other senior APC member and they now concerned about the lives of their supporters them. Now that particular area they say it is under threat. CD believes say that statement they from His Excellency be unfortunate.
Well, it's like I say, we all get responsibility how we as a political party, how then self-interpret them. Right? I'm glad the way you make mention say the president make a statement, but not also the president something probably be mean. So you have a responsibility, your party have a responsibility for put out a statement for that your supporters know say, not to that the president made. It's on you. My brother make mention of certain things and we able to talk about the right. They say the fountain of honor that the president gets a constitutional responsibility for be a symbol of national unity. NSSF established that. You see how President do Nabu school. Don't see how President established the peace commission at this country. We don't see how in developments and where it come, even the Matud, where they do so, presidents come and not just begin to Matud, side come out to, they begin develop other side, the whole side, probably they get food safe. We don't see how they build schools them, we don't see how they build hospitals them, we don't see how they repair PHUs them. Now communities them, we are really not get food. So that speaks to also a national unity. My brother also talk about say the president will go launch the party office that not day of benefits to the entire people that waiting a Bonthe. I don't know if my brother really watched the whole clip, but that particular day the CD president used them for even unveil certain projects in Bonthe. President talk about 100-bed hospital within the build now and Bonthe. We talk about say the UBC mission. I don't try for link with the UBC mission for let them hand over that hospital they give them, but the UBC mission and they don't go wait. So they are going to open a referral hospital when a state-of-the-art hospital, when a 100-bed hospital. The president also unveiled a project that same day, if you go you watch the clip, where the president talked about a school where say Centennial School and other schools, and they want to make them I call them a center of excellence. The president talk about the Tomabo project, he give update on how far the Tomabo projects don't go. Then he talk about the road with people then be there. So all them things that our president mentioned, it benefits APC people then back where they did. Not only SLPP people the way they did. But you get to also understand, say, in any political gathering, you go get them semantics then they. But it just happen at them, how you call them, at them conference, where a whole platform where the Secretary General Brigade, we forgot to talk about the policies of APC.
But he was jailed for that.
Yeah, but that in statement, you know, we compare.
It's still appear court for that.
No, but that in statement we make, that was like a blasphemy. You go
what
call it.
The difference?
It's huge, Khadija. You go call it. Not forget about President Sef. I don't go sit down now. I call CD names where become CD. CD get all right for Sumi. Not forget about politics first. If I come and sit down on Liberty here, I talk about thing one thing, character assassination, thing one to call them thief man, this. CD has all right. We are laws in this country. CD get all right for Sumi first. Not forget about all that. So I don't really want for no go on, but I just say, but we don't see where once a whole APC there was a video on social media, a whole APC Agbagbadende, I don't know, Rumi Komende or Rumi Komende, when they say if any SLPP, anybody who votes for SLPP now, I don't go sleep now. People then clap. There's a video on social media on that. We don't see where we say, now they not, where, how you call her, don't clean 2018 elections, then they go put shit now SLPP supporters, then people the way they work there. Now then do not there. We've seen all that. President Bio, where they talk, say, they don't attack President Bio, they don't bust in it. They don't attack and they not many times in Motoka, they don't blaze them on fire.
So now the same thing President Biosef did try
that is not why
them.
That is not
because if you they say anybody who support APC for die the next morning and you they draw comparison to thing the way you say don't happen to now you support them, it's like Natonangi the president it try
so
to tell support them.
So President Bio in statement, he said you don't die in the morning they meet you.
If you support APC.
He said if you they count, if you say if you support APC. He said Biabawa APC here pay dwejun. What do you mean by that? See where they bring APC talking at this tone.
So APC talk not for dinner bond.
Listen, at the camp. You where they bring APC talking at it with all the development and what they do. You still they bring APC talking for your selfish interest. He said you don't die. That morning will meet you.
Na cost be the cost the people, eh?
Well, I know the work of the president in hate, but,
no, but
the way
how it make you the interpreter, it's how they could possibly swear somebody
so the interpretation.
With all the SLPP don't do in terms of development, if you bring APC talk now, you don't die go meet you in the morning.
So Khadija, I just stand like I'm here, you sit down now. Then I tell you say, Khadija, you always don't do me you dey die IOP. Does that mean I'm wishing death on you?
I swear that day.
No, but let me tell you say, now idiomatic expression. It depends on how you interpret them. I think that one thing that the women city don't agree on here, right? It's about the interpretation, right? It depends on how you talk them. Because when somebody they say something also, there is a lot of characters then where you get for looking to. You get to tell me. You get to look at the person in humor. You get to look at the context before you talk the context after which you talk You don't get to tell me how the audience will be they talk to, with specific. You don't get to tell the try for talk.
That make people are more worried because of the audience will be they talk to. Most times, the politician and say they get gullible supporters, where they can say things, what they can mean. Cannot be interpreted the way how they mean them to then gullible supporters them. On always on the describe President Bio as this person when a father of democracy.
He is.
Talking of national cohesion, people on the expect them for be that kind of person way for be that figure where it come to tribalism for they behind them. But this not the first time where the president they use in mother tongue for talk to people. Where plenty people disappointed say it for be that symbol of national unity.
So what are you saying? Enough for using
in this case
for talk to people?
in this case, people looking up to him as a symbol of national unity. The thing the way he say, and especially where he not talk na language where everybody they understand.
So maybe
Is he a symbol of national unity na una face?
yes.
Then kind statements and the way he go make so then supporter then we go interpret them the way how sometimes it not be mean am.
So it's a symbol of national unity. You know why? Because president.
In Minde?
Yeah, yes. Because you know why? In communication, we get to call what we call audience specific. You know, journalists. If there's a reason why we not talk Creole, other media houses in English and they talk. There's a reason why we not talk Creole. Because on our audience, the people that want to reach out to, now that dialect they don't understand and go make one engage and participate with them, right? So now Bonthe president go. If president go Bonthe, of course you get to talk to the people in the language they will for your in Bonthe. You don't get to tell me. If president go McKinney, of course you go talk. If you're able to talk Timini, you go talk Timini. If you go with the campaign, they see they say Momo. They use the Timini. They patch the one the way they talk for. So it's audience specific. It not get anything to do with if APC go Bonthe for go campaign or then go down the line for go campaign. I believe say this man will sit down so line face and put him for let talk to people there. It's audience specific. So like I said, Mabel, President spoke about a lot of things about national unity. Law will not take that one great thing President say out of humor. We make and say, oh, na no more the message. President talked about 100-bed hospital for the people of Bonthe district. President talked about establishing
for CD. He not consider that as development because in believe say now the initiative now continue president just can't continue. Now
start for make the good.
You just hear it from CD.
No. You know the more Batilo now the starter.
Yes.
CD.
Go to Parliament. Let me tell you first, the first company where they award that contract to now first strike on. But I'll tell you, no, now first strike on.
Let me come.
First strike on was the first company that contract was awarded to. The Boma project.
That is not true.
Go and check.
Send them bridge back now.
Khadija, this now something I don't throw to Mike and we all. Let anybody go check. You can check with Parliament, you can check with Ministry of Fox, you can check with SLRA, then go tell you say that contract was awarded to First Strike.
That is not true. That is not true. Not three projects, not three companies they do that would day. In fact, they don't delay. The people of Bonthe are even so frustrated with president. Yeah, now we come, now we establish a wonderful projects then the Khadija wanna know that during this time, we'll do certain routes them now, the boat town, and so I don't know where they say now then do so they send them bridge back now do
I'm not saying now I say it's a project that was awarded on that.
Forget about no we talk what's in the Sierra Leoneans the one see.
What's me one for see?
I come see.
Mike,
yeah.
Now we come back to the president in statement. Since he make this statement on Saturday, today is Tuesday, with all the response we don't come from the public. How the presidency take come?
President is not even thinking about that. President is thinking about how these gas prices, the way they affect people, them how for able come and sit down for put them down. President is think about the Tomambo project, how for reduce importation at this country. President is more thinking about
but on way they around and don't make say the people and the public that in statements they seems offensive to them.
Well, offensive to APC. Well, maybe long they get certain things clear. I'm looking like we sit down or they get conversation to brothers then. We always look at APC narrative as the entire Sierra Leone's narrative. For instance, I'll give you a backdrop. I'll be sitting down at AYV and with who was this person? I don't know if now Honorable Aminata or one we say the APC Sierra Leoneans them self don't and they support the boycotts. Now get a reference. Me na person quick I don't put data. Now I tell her say the shady report will come out. 70% of Sierra Leoneans in this country, not APC, say, on a boycott, it affects parliamentary oversight. On a boycott is not popular, it's not a popular demand. Sierra Leoneans and people will get back to work. So what am I saying here? When you make a statement like that, they say, oh, Sierra Leoneans, the majority of Sierra Leoneans, if president knows they are offensive. No.
I said members of the public.
Like who's members they now?
Even the APC they refer to, are they not part of the public?
Well, maybe not even APC.
No, we're not talking about APC. The question
but
is,
you just
when I
reference.
don't make president no say, from when he talk on Saturday, people don't they say this statement's offensive and it's not good for the country, peace and national cohesion.
So why you feel say it's not good for the country, peace? It's an APC narrative. Now that's what let me tell you, say, president's not the focus on that.
Not to salon people and then APC, man.
Now salon people then they.
So why you say the president not even think about that?
Yeah, because president gets a lot of other things that
you don't care about their own feelings.
No, care. You know how president care about the people of APC? President wants to let them come back to work. You don't get to tell
but then get demands. If you want them for let them come back to work, why they even take them calls according to them, then party chairman, acting chairman, don't they reach out to His Excellency, say, make time, let we sit down, let we discuss some of the issues where we get as a party. So if His Excellency, according to you, want let them come back to work, why they agree their audience?
No, well, you don't say president on agree their audience. President gets a schedule, right? We know nobody's at State House, to be very candid enough, say they don't try for each place.
But they don't they come out now the media, they talk about
it. They just can't the media for talk no more. Maybe the senior member of the APC Sidoya, and we established that and they say, we know say 2 letters they go with them send now office was office of the president from a comms department. One, when president writes them for 3 days for let them reply, then the second one when they write when they give president an ultimatum. 48 hours ultimatum, say if president, listen, Khadija, they made their demands very explicit. Yeah, the demand is if presidents no recall back Edmund Alpha, they are not going to go back to what? To offices, right? And then say then they protest. For us as the office of the president, we know say protest is part of democracy. If they get to tell the try for talk, if they go then protest, as long as they follows the modus operandi during the protest, they write letter to the police, they make sure they show them out the more than they pass, the amount of people that will they protest, if any danger commodity, then take responsibility for that, they can protest and go home back. You don't get to tell me. But we have a country to run, Khadija. It is not that the APC demand is a Sierra Leone demand. It's not like we're dismissing them.
So all the one that we don't raise concern, but president is in statement. Una not taken that serious now State House.
Because the thing is,
una not taken serious.
No, because it's not a discussion at State House. We just come out Obakam. We've not discussed that at State. I didn't want to call me say for come talk on this. You get to tell me.
Different platforms. They no need for them office for
so
no say concerns they come. Now that's how they ask.
So let me say it's non-brainer. It's a non-discussion. Yeah, important things then we see what they talk
so
about.
This not important. So they don't raise concern. They don't concern about the support of their lives then. With their threats.
Maybe an office
see they just don't outline past experience, how they supported and suffer violence. Now Bonthe. So you are saying then concern them.
No APC member. No APC let quote me. No APC member not in threats na Bonthe. You don't get to tell me, ne? Bonthe is a very peaceful district. The APC members are within a Bonthe. They don't build houses. They don't get businesses. They thrive they well. Nobody know they're a threat. And often say, any reports don't come on Bonthe. We don't come to APC office. We say we get security apparatus them all over this country. Yeah, we get the Office of the National Security. We get the Peace Commission. Get offices them all over. So the thing what I want now we understand here is this, maybe. We brother they don't get message. They don't. They don't have a policy message. They don't have a policy agenda. So if you look what the more APC they do, then they huff on what? Things that they train on social media. Then they try to distract the people them on the good things that more president you don't do over the soul.
Talking about then safety, that distraction.
Safety. President, there is no threat to that statement on presidents make. Presidents make and Khadija, I just don't make her, maybe I just talk and her. Like it just like I mean, you Khadija, what you don't do me so you go die here, you pay. If I talk her, they laugh. It just like when somebody go say, you guess where?
So was it a deliberate statement?
Was it deliberate?
Yes.
The president said it out of humor. So if you go back, you look, and I make I don't let long play the clip. I was there. Maybe if you go, you look at the context of president start for being a premise. It start for talk about how Bonthe has been neglected by APC. It start about how Bonthe be fragmented. When the PMDC comes, some people then come, then form PMDC, some people then come, then form other political parties, them are Bonthe. They at the end of the day, all them people then they don't come back together. He even make mention, say, do you wanna all come under the pantry? He said, because with all the developments here, when they come here, get first you don't up the pantry, they watch you done. He said, all the developments here, when they come out, the road them all they make, the lights all don't bring come, the water all don't come, the school all they come build, the hospital all they can build now. He said, Ebo, with all what's impossible they see so. He said that you still then they talk about APC na Bonthe. Usami come out. He said, Walai. He said you don't die in Asante go meet you.
All right. Would they come back to you, Mike? CD for Mike, una concern them of una supporters then are Bonthe, then lives they under threats based on within His Excellency talk. You know, important to them.
No, that is
then
not what I said. No. Take that back.
In the first place.
No, wait.
No.
Make that very clear. I don't tell you say let me say that very clear on TV here. I not go tell you, let's forget about President. We are not going to say anybody see Galina in life not important. Don't misquote.
Then I say the concerns then what they get.
No, you say we
for
not
una,
important.
you know,
I say
important. Una go that things them una they focus on.
No, but the statement we make now that.
Let me correct man. Let me make my statement. Let me make this very clear. I said you wanna ask me say if we don't discuss that. I tell you say we just come out to can say we'll not discuss them. I say it's no brainer. That's the key word I used. I say it's no brainer na state house. I say because at the end of the day there is no threat there. You don't get to tell me.
So get more important things.
We'll get more important things than for focus on. I tell you say the fuel crisis. President Bill is not thinking about how the goods and commodity prices will come down. President Bill is more focused on how.
All right, now that you don't clarify, let me come back to CD, Mike.
Okay.
You listen to CD. For una supporter their lives, they're not they at risk. That statement does not get anything for do with una supporter their life. I still insist say now humor the president be make.
Khadija, if not anybody else be make that statement where President Bill make, like right now in jail. There is no two way about it. Like that person go there. If CDI tunis the map and make that kind of statements they anywhere in this country against SLPP like at the jail, I'll be charged to court for incitement. I'll be charged to court for making divisive statements. PPRC for don't find the APC by now. All kind of action for don't be seen. Look, Zainab Sheriff in statement referencing anybody will rig election at this country. It even used the word if anybody rig election, will not for even try them, therefore kill them. It's far less than waiting happens soon at Bonthe. In terms of strength, in terms of the person will make the statement. This is anybody will bring APC talk now. Yeah. If you go see you die early morning, that is a direct threat. No matter how you look at them, it is a direct threat to the lives of the APC membership. In fact, for me, the statements of what you take from Mende, Bonthe not just an emphasis. Because when you say Doeju, it means the country.
No.
Hey, but you will go Bonthe now, you say, now make it say, now make it go, no listen, now make it go further and say,
yeah, Doeju.
Now make it go further and say, after we don't make, then you do a follow-up. Give my bed and die car. I not even say any other side, but Bonthe, yeah. You understand? The follow-up. So Bonthe came in as an emphasis. Now make it say, I not even say any other part of this country, but Bonthe, yeah.
Doeju.
Yeah, Bonthe, GV, this Bonthe, yeah. You understand? So, I mean, You know, if me make that kind of statement, I'll go to jail by now. The fact of the matter is, somebody else of a lesser power inside SLPP maker, you go say, oh, it's not important. Somebody else within the ranks of the SLPP make that kind of statement, oh, you go say, this not just between APC and SLPP. But the president of Sierra Leone, the fountain of honor for unity and justice, the leader of the nation, the man we don't say, Naina, the father of democracy.
Yes.
They make statements where they threaten democracy. Because if you say, President Biya also, let us not forget, say, is a chairman of ECOWAS. You understand? And they go around the ECOWAS region, and they preach democracy, and they preach peace, and they preach unity. No head of state. Now this region, no go say such statement about opposition any side, even who side and born. They no go do it. So as not only president of Sierra Leone, even as chairman of ECOWAS, you for no say, then kind statements and they threaten democracy directly, because you are pretty much saying APC not for exist now bond.
No, that's not what I said.
But that is what it means. You not for bring APC talk now, yeah. So you're and your chairman was saying no APC, because the bra way now the expert don't pass the baton to him, Bobo.
No, well,
you understand? So you are pretty much saying APC not for exist now bond, and your responsibility as president are for uphold the constitution of this country with the same constitution. Now you say we for practice multi-party democracy.
And that has been happening.
Now you say political parties then for exist. Now you say people then forget the right for practice democracy, for belong to political parties. Now every corner of this country. President Nkrumah developed Kailaon. President Nkrumah and let them understand this, Khadija. This talk about APC neglect bond. How? Before APC came to power 2011, you had 11 years of SLPP in government. What did they do for Bonthe? What did they do for Pujan? What did they do for Kailaon? What did they do for Kenema? What did they do for Bo? Nothing. Now APC make Bo see Kota. Now APC can make Kailaon see Tar Road. Then see Tar Road inside Kailaon. Then see Tar Road take go Kailaon. Now APC make Pujan see Tar Road. Now APC make Moyamba see Tar Road. Now APC make Pujan see pipeborne water. Now APC make Bonthe begin see development of even an attempt for make them roads inside Bonthe. So what is neglect? You had 11 years before us. All of them places then they been dilapidated. It was taking us more than 8 hours for go Kailaon from Kenema. APC can then make that day. Now you go come on Freetown, you go Kailaon, you hold meeting day, you return back. The same for Pujan, the same for Moyamba. But so we sign at the neglect. You know, so when you talk, not just talk about making few kilometers of roads efficient at development, compare that to our works in every district. Now this no district, no day. Now this country are always they challenge them on this. No district, no day, na salon. We not see development under the APC. None. So, the free healthcare went to every district. The free healthcare went to every district in this country. The support to education went to every district in this country. You keep talking about Tomabon project. Tomabon project for us, by waiting when I tell you in this country, it would have been completed from the first term of your government. But when you go to Tomabon, waiting and tell we and waiting with the see is completely different. You had a place, Khadija, where already now be a place where farming be done they take place for many years. Why would you spend millions for irrigation? That place was surrounded by water. You understand? So when people and they talk about all of these projects, some of we can just sit down with smile. It is just money eating project than project where actually they impact the lives of the people of this country. So you can't go there and then you try for, talk about things that we really not happy in it. We really not impact the lives of the people and hate positively. And then you want for use that platform for send more division, for send threats on the lives of the APC membership and supporters.
See, una dey at a point where una moral guarantor them don't come inside. for start all over again. Pansonti we na una sidom, opposition and government agree on. Think according to una say government already make on some of the things they wanna agree on. We make una withdraw all una elected officials. Now una they try for get a conversation. I don't meet first from the Peace Commission. Una don't begin talk. And statement like this don't come back. How you think say this go and bog the negotiations they wanna don't start?
I think this they clearly make the public they see why APC they continue for become concerning, why APC they continue for say there is lack of sincerity on the part of government. Here we are, people they talk about, oh, we they do PR because we want for be inclusive, because we want for the politics for be more participatory. But at the same time, they are saying no political party, not for dinner this other political party, especially APC, not for dinner this part of the country. So, who side the dichotomy day? Who side the sincerity day? Who side the cohesion day? Who side the inclusivity day? Not they. We don't see this. That is why we lack where the public, where then they expose themselves to the public. Because, like you say, some people go say, APC not be need for boycott. APC not be need for take this action. No. We want for ensure say the people of this country get them freedom. For ensure say when they say when they go vote, then get them freedom for go vote. Now any corner of this country, nobody not get for go intimidate them or manipulate them. But then their statements they are so we wouldn't begin don't justify we action as a political party. And it is strengthened with resolve as APC for continuing in that way because we feel say na government responsible for protect we all na this country. But if you don't reach side, we government want for shift the responsibility of protecting the lives of the membership of the APC to APC, we go happily take that responsibility.
See, some other people take this statement as a distraction to una the opposition, say no sooner than can talk they come out, una go fly with them and left every other thing we una don't do.
No, we will not. I mean, repeatedly, I always they say we are a very structured party. And they know that.
But now this one, I don't hop on now, the statement.
Well, no, that not mean say, the APC, we are a huge political party. I always tell you, say, unlike before, this time we are a focused political party. APC get teams where they look at specific issues.
Not be focused before.
No matter waiting, they say that team we focus on this issue, then focus on her. The one that we focus on the census, then focus on her. We have specific teams for specific purpose, and they do their work, then they constantly come back to we with reports and they take actions accordingly. But that is why me when at the National Publicity Secretary, as serious as this matter is, even when the party not come up with, I come directly and address them on the media. I not even send somebody else because this is important to us, and we take this very seriously. We get for Sidom as a team. We look at that speech day with we legal team and look at all necessary actions we'll for take democratically.
On a party don't pay huge fines to the PPRC because of inciting statement the way PPRC say on our supporters them, like people like on our Secretary General and other one they make. It don't pass 48 hours. Where His Excellency make these statements. We will not believe saying inciting statements. On no it from the PPRC. What do they expect from PPRC at this point as a party we don't suffer the same penalties towards them we inciting one members they say at some point they even suspend on a party.
It is not even just that. We Secretary General are still there on trial, by the way. It's still there appear court. We know they expect anything from the PPRC, really. And that is the disappointing fact.
Why?
I get because, clearly, who are not in boss? Now the president not in boss. And this is why some of us, really they try for push through some of their amendments there. So the PPRC is an independent party. So I mean, supposed to be an independent organ. You know, even the statements where the chairman of SFP make, we're surprised that up to now PRC not put out a line it on that statement because
But then they study the video then.
well, they not be study with your own video. We video come out the program Atuga happened on Saturday. By Monday we don't see letter. Even without them talking to us, we don't see letter. But of course, you know, we always have good working relationship with them. We are a law-abiding party. We respond to what they say.
Would you
and
accuse
you
them
know.
of being biased?
Well, I'm not saying they are biased. I'm saying really, I don't feel say it will take any action against the president particularly, you know, because it is always difficult, you know, when it comes to the presidency, even with the judiciary. That is just the fact, you know. So I'm not saying they are biased, and that is why they emphasize say at that level the president for be more careful the statements the way they make, because in no say the way how the law applicable to ordinary citizens, not to so the law applicable to Ram as president of the country. That is just the fact. Now, which now so we law design. So I don't really expect PPRC for go and take any action against the president particularly.
Mike.
So yes, let's just come in. Brother, make some few statements there. You know, first of all, I don't really want to go back, but this my brother really well knows say when the war done in this country, the mandate of Pakaba was what? Or for integrate families then back into society. Most of the things that we APC can do in this country, it was on the budget of SLPP. I don't want to go back to that. The roads and what they make on everything, it was handed over to them. So all monies that were generated, after the war, the things that we focus on are for rebuild social systems and back. That's how we built the NASIC. That's how we built the NRA. That's how we brought the police force back. That's how we brought education back. Our hospitals started running. By the time Pakabade done, we then can all the money where they be done generate the budget, and then can help on, and then fly out. When they make the roads, I don't want to get to that. But I want my brothers say, when they can then do all the make mention of the roads, what they don't do, the things that what they don't do, now this country na APC, so where's the neglect? City, with all due respect, we will meet in this country the template on our left. It was under the APC we get the worst maternal mortalities in this country, Khadija. We barely woman and they die past all sides of this world. It was under APC picking and they give them 5-year birthday in this country. It was under APC Sierra Leone was named the statistical report as the most corrupt country on earth. It was under APC here, Bele woman them. When they go, they know they get better quality life and living. It was under APC will be the year, but what? Education was a privilege. We are go slow. 10 years of una Minister of Education, the late Mr. Bar. Now ghost teachers they look for. See these numbers have changed. Right now, as I tell you, so 70% reduction of maternal mortalities. This is a fact, not only the talker, a WHO talker. As we talk, so you don't see school enrollment. USSF Noam. Now girl picking and they done school pass how they not be the done school trade during all that time. So when they talk say APC will talk about neglect. I worked in Bonthe city for 6 years. I was the acting medical superintendent there, running the UBC hospital. It was deplorable. Very deplorable for the people of Bonthe district.
Which year was that?
This is about 15, 16 years back. It was very deplorable for the people. Now we campaign solo be in term and then the APC be in power. Samaligi in Bobo will be they when them appoint them as APC minister we come out during the Bonthe was deplorable. Deplorable. The only organizations that will be they Bonthe will be they give living to people that have world vision. So when my brothers don't know where they talk say, oh, who said they neglect? All things to date they were doing at this country. We don't come now, Khadija. We meet like to cut the pole them. We don't care we meet to attack the one who can bust the pipe them. We don't care we meet school they go on fine. We come all the classrooms them. We work the schools them. Everything we started from zero. It's like APC left this country rotten. So I don't want to let me and my brother talk about that. The issue here we want to talk about is President Bio's statement and peace. Now, your peace commission called it, they're not good.
Who stand and call it and
Yeah, call the commissioner, let you ask, let you confirm.
Because I know say
because with the last Oge Hawassa Minor, the executive secretary, it confirmed for a meeting where they don't begin to don't talk. I don't know if now after that then call it, they not go.
Confirm and back here. The last meeting where Hawassa called the peace commission, they did not show up. APC don't even believe in the institutions we have in this country, Khadija. How will you want to take power when you not believe in the judiciary? I make mention, say the PPRC, you know, expect to say them go do nothing. You can rule like that. This not the same institution where, not the same institutions them where they don't do. The same lawyer them who don't get.
But he said they still they work with the PPRC.
And besides, I not even say.
So what he say, make mention. See, they say, you don't expect anything for come up from the PPRC.
Against the president.
Against the president.
They say, you don't expect.
Constitutional immunity.
No. It's, so we don't know. Even immunity not mean say they will go hold the president and do it. But you don't know if they will pull a statement. So you can walk in their head. But in the narrative where they try for set here is, look, now whether they work for his nine boss, he makes statements of course. So at the end of the day, he's even trying to say PPRC is impartial. That is what is that.
No, but ask them if they accuse them of being biased, where he said not to so it means
the argument.
No, I know the twist.
No, because
I know the twist.
Khadija made a follow-up question on that, on the issue of impartiality, and I talk say no, it could not be their fault. The way the law designed, we don't expect say the PPRC go take action against the presidency.
But what the president do PPRC for take action?
For you,
you don't talk about that. Yeah, you don't talk.
No,
now they try for make an issue because you people not get message. So when I go make an issue of that is how you speak to you. In fact, let me tell you, Khadija, the danger about them spinning this narrative is what is. People say President Bio say anybody APC supporter, anybody who would say APC they for kill and Bonthe. That is what is on social media. That is what is there. And when me and you in Amende, and I make even when you tell me say, when I tell me say na in the camp, is my brother because Amende, I believe say him for able to interpret that better to his people.
So he's not doing justice to his president's statement.
No, I know well. I don't want to rush for Georgia.
No, but you don't interpret as severally.
No, I don't say.
It's been over. It's been an hour now. Also, you know, they analyze the president's statement.
Yeah,
so if Yaya Tunis not don't do justice to the interpretation of His Excellency in statement, you can as well state here.
So two things where Yaya say here, where he's not quite sure. I know one for what can I hate. The first thing we talk about, it talks saying. The president might not mean what people then say. He say, but people will take that out of context. You get to tell the try for talk. He says, so they are going to get their legal team. They are going to, so I want to speak on the policy statements where they come up from them, from our APC. But from in your part, in don't talk and say, I mean, president don't for make them kind of statements and because people will take it out of context. So for as a Mendeman, I believe say, in self law say, waiting president talk, because the thing is, let me tell you something, Mabel and Khadija. When people do something, even in the court of law, people are going to look at your behavior, they are going to look at your character, they are going to look at pattern. You get to tell me? When you look at President Bio as an individual in dispensation, this is someone who doesn't even want to hurt a fly.
But the APC they complain about hot.
No.
They feel hot by his statement.
Say that is their. I think Khadija, I've said this about 4 times.
No, quick one before bringing CD.
So this is what I'm saying.
Somebody is saying, you know, the butterfly several times in statement the way don't they make the APC don't they come out and complain say their statement and they inciting.
You know APC turn a content creator there. Then they look for content, they hop on that content and go and be weak. So I told you something, say the APC want to distract people from all the goodies President Bio don't do this week. Talk about the MRI machines, diagnostic equipment.
But that's what you do there. Now Sierra Leonean, now in support in your way.
What I tell you?
Now MP.
No, now the building MP do. Now government itself from the MRI machine. Now you don't know that day.
Now government
Now buy the buses,
that
now buy
one and cannot
yeah,
His Excellency
the
go
MRI
open.
machine.
We
Yes,
even
These are project
commend.
supported.
no.
Project
NP na the
supported
building
moves,
NP
no
build. The building the bonds I call them. Now the constructor, now the head for constructor. The MRI machine, now government buy.
But the citizen deserve her.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So now I make that for be the conversation. The buses and for the nurses, that for be the conversation. The ambulances and for referral system, that for be the conversation. The road they build from boat to bonds, that for be the national conversation.
So is the APC distracting you guys?
They want to distract Sierra-Leoneans. They're not going to distract you.
So
So now I make them not look at them. Oh, president, one letter president. Oh, and then they pass it. They don't want good thing.
So because of the way how people respond to that statement, at this
APC
stage,
respond.
any regrets from the presidency for that statement?
For say any regret for the president. President not talk anything bad. So why need for regret? Now out of humor, president do. So with all this all over week, all the good things that the president talk about national cohesion. He talk about how members from the APC are also part of both school. How both school on they breed leaders and from all political parties. We are in mention this my brother I name say like grapple team up. All land they will not see him. We not see him as cohesion. We not see him as good thing our president do. We not see him as the unity our president they preach.
Okay.
Just because our president say anybody with all the good things that what they bring at this person you they go and pass with APC business thing to people there for the confused people then you don't die in the morning they go meet you. Now dan they no more now the only thing our president don't take when the national conversation also don't panaya.
All right. See the everyday new adjective then they add from the SLPP in describing on a party. We don't hear words them like unprogressive, disruptive, and now Mike don't add another one this morning. Say una a content creator, they una lack message. Una they look for any small thing for hop on so una good distract the citizens.
Well, Khadija, when you listen the APC or you watch the APC engagements, now the media, you very well say we're not a political party where they on message. We talk they always done they on, development and the things we have done. I go on and on. I like we, somebody they always try for bring conversation on the media, especially on Ministry of Health. Because if any ministry in this country, I know very well, na Ministry of Health, I work there for years. Let's say something to Mike. In the first place, if maternal mortality reduced in this country today, the APC is to be thanked for that. Because when we came into office, now one of the most deplorable ministry at that time, the Ministry of Health, they pay doctors 150,000 leons a month at that time, we announced by Chroma take over. Every theater in this country not being a theater light. All the hospitals across the country not being a theater light. Now candles. I remember before we introduce free healthcare, the first thing President Chroma do a tour of the entire country where they go assess the government hospitals and our salon. Some theater will enter and a candle wax them they see. So he asked, what to make candle wax them plenty? I remember very well the doctor tell and say, because now candles we can use, we want for operate. They will do operation without anesthetics. In a medical policy, in no waiting that one day.
I don't do operation without
That's what I'm saying. That is what you guys were subjecting our people to. You understand? That is what they were subjecting our people to. We come in, we assess, we redo all the theaters in this country, we build additional hospitals, we build additional maternity centers there, Boloko, Bo, Kenema, and we even introduce blood banks now, all the hospitals and health centers there. That is why the issue of cold chain started. And then the Ministry of Health under Ernest by Chroma introduced what they call the maternal death audit. Where for every maternal mortality, they want to know the cause, how it happened. That is why they eliminate the issue of traditional birth attendants. They introduce CHOs, now all the community health either in this country, and also these are all interventions before the free healthcare. That is why the free healthcare be successful. Then also increase midwives. Then build midwifery school in Kenema. Bo and McKinney, we make midwives they increase now this country, we now they now be responsible, you know. So once they increase them professional birth attendants and at that one day with the maternal death audits and all of them things, then in at that one day now it don't help for reduced maternal mortality in this country. So this thing I dey talk about things that will happen under the APC, you say when I intervention. So these things, the other interventions they are so now they help. If you remember, the first lady then, Seanyama Kroma, introduced what they call Karma now this country. We've been clearly focused on accelerating the reduction of maternal mortality. Now being your own project down the way be undertake for support the free healthcare. So all of them interventions then they don't reduce maternal mortality in this country. Well, so this idea, and also I talk about the roads where you say these are all monies where they left. That is not true. This issue say, oh, Kabab been focused on peace, and it's by Kroma between 2007 to 2012, this whole country, from Wilkinson Road to Spur Road to Bo City to Moyambas Town to Pujon Town to Magburuka, McKinney, Kenema City, all the roads and the internal roads and King Street, these are the internal roads that be done with internally generated revenues. The highways, 9 donors then come in. But all the internal roads, and I go tell you, say, these are revenue internally generated by the APC government then will be able to make them roads. And they talk about Dr. Barb in the chase ghost teachers, and today they talk about ghost teachers. In fact, it don't worse, Khadija. You read the latest audit report, the chief minister get ghost workers now in office. People where they pay salaries for, where the audit not able account for, then people and they not exist. So when we be the host, when we be the hunt ghost teachers, because we know that once SFPP they in power, that's what they do. Then they create offices for people who not exist. A lot of corruption cases, you saw that in parliament, they were paying people salaries who were not working in parliament. Now ACC they watch Ben Kafala where they give public address, where they talk about the office of the chief minister, where they talk about offices now under this administration, where then they pay to salaries to people who don't exist. And when you read the audit report, we are losing millions of leons who for don't use for address with health system, for address with water system, for address with public transport system. Those millions are going to workers who do not exist.
Una criticizing the government, especially this bill-led administration, for unfortunate statement like what you say, where the presidents they make. For Mike, he believes say that distract una they try for distract them, and opposition don't mean say una for become a distraction.
What's in our SFP them problem? They're facing a monarchy with the run now. You know, for challenge them on issues. You know, for challenge them on anything. You know, for critique them. Therefore, for just allow them for continue for they destroy the country and divide we like how then they do so. And no, that is not it. The people of this country.
How somebody when a father of democracy under in tenure, you they claim say then they divide the country.
President Bill is not going to be on the ticket 2028. He's not.
But he said they bring a success, so we go defeat Una again 2028.
Well, they don't make couple of statements with very undemocratic. One, him being, he go make sure say, he make history that SFP go be the first party we go rule for the third term.
What's wrong with that?
Then they, for somebody we they talk about democracy when a president where they now you party
he belongs to
you go campaign for your party. You go campaign for your party, but for outrightly make them statements and you follow them up with actions, even where they talk about democratic reforms, you follow them up with certain actions by making appointments that we clearly, not only the opposition, a lot of well-meaning Sierra Leonean institutions don't frown at. These are all signs. And then when you listen, now what's happening at Bonthe, you know, Mina Mende, you know, that statements yes, people then they zero in on the facts say, yes, they talk about the death part, but they even go further and say, even though he not go for day on the ticket, but he go sit down, and he go they watch. You understand?
But if somebody sit down, they watch. How you interpret that?
Khadija,
If somebody
you don't talk say they go they sit down and they watch.
but
So
not everybody in which, even on our own term, President Koma be the wish for lay a handover power to somebody of him party. Now we not win 2018 election.
Don't forget say President Kruma made several moves them we clearly be make sure even when the time for election be reached, President Kruma been very careful how they do in campaign. Where they go around even with Samurade. And they always talk say, I not they run again. I come for tell una thank you for the support una don't give me, but they left una in the hands of this man.
But the time not reach it for the president
exactly.
Go around with the successor.
And I talked about the earlier, which is why I said their statements the way it make not be really necessary at this time. It be unfortunate because when you consider waiting we go through right now as a country, him as president. Not to then kind statements and they will hear from man for now. Considering the facts, the politics is 2 years away from now. And not get for run. We not even know whether in success or it. No party not choose candidate it. They not declare campaign it. And they are busy campaigning. Because what they do so now, pure political campaign. And say.
But una self they all over the country, on a aspirants them for the flag bearer. Then they all over the country. Nobody not stop there.
We involved in lower level elections. But say them moves they all. We not they just do them so. For every meeting, I mean, these are the things also. No meeting, not the whole not require police clearance.
If they take police
but
clearance.
they know they don't.
Don't assume for them.
I know for
you
sure
are not part of their party.
I know for sure they don't.
No, you cannot assume.
Who's that president they go will require police clearance? We are Australians. You can.
So the SL people know they take clearance for the gathering. Now that's what they say.
First of all, which you go know that one day when Batilo make that statement, you don't see any police talk. You don't see any police talk.
How I interpret within Batilo say because they just say no APC. No APC. How I interpret them from an end?
Statements before you make that one day. It makes statement that before you make no APC. It knows. It makes statement that before you say no APC. It not just say no APC.
All right.
So they are saying APC not for but let me say this. They're not get for able to stop we. Then the lab be sure to them. They're not get for able to stop we. APC get for take a message to every corner of this country. APC get for take a message to every Sierra Leonean we want for vote for the APC, and we get for make sure say every Sierra Leonean we want for vote for APC across this country able vote for APC in a peaceful manner. They don't cut you. In a very
All right, welcome back from the Power Cuts Day. We still continue the breakfast show, and we still get the two gentlemen there with winner the studio, Mike Berra, winner the Director of Communication from the Office of the President and that of the National Publicity Secretary for the main opposition APC party, winner CDI at Tunis. We dey discuss and analyze President Bio in statements where he make on Saturday, Namatu John Osai, he be the officially open the new office where them bill for the APC party. Would they come back now to you, Mike? All right, Cindy, you may say something.
Yeah, so
Mike, don't be generous to you this morning.
Yes, no, I mean a need for. Like how be they say, I mean the SFP self no say they're not get for able to stop we. And you know, we are a responsible political party. We don't have thugs. You know, we already ahead. We they at the helm of we party. We are responsible citizens. We don't serve in different capacities now this country. You know, so we know how we carry ourselves. I can never come and present myself as a thug. I don't go ever look at Batilo, Songa, Mambu and others as thugs. I always they look at them as gentlemen.
So you feel like now so the
But-
SLPP they see on like thugs?
No, then they present themselves as thugs because I don't listen plenty time when Mambu they talk na radio way they make emphasis to they present Jimmy Batilo Songa as this super thug. We don't come for diminish the APC or for eliminate the
But
APC.
you're waiting Batilo say over the weekend, right?
That's why I'm saying then they present.
Una don't allow the president for rule from where he come na power and it's all waiting them they take now and they not go take on this time. Una they send rebels them. You get all the utterances of them.
But I mean, when you look at the history of this country, APC now the only party where they did a governance where they don't make coup against, where they don't remove through coups, where they don't bring rebel war against. All them things then they and you know when we go into the history, you know the backers, you know the perpetrators of them things then they. So this idea say you will not take them from them. I mean, waiting with the practice now na democracy. Don't define the APC as you know the days of the one party rule. No, then when people came on for talk, it was just the name APC, but everybody was involved with that. You have so many people in the SLPP today will be involved with that system. They were ministers. Some of them go as far as being even vice president under that system. And that is not a system that was introduced by the APC, by the way. It is a system that was introduced by the SLPP. Now then legislate the law. Now then bring the law. Now then legislate and say, now so we forgo. The APC only happen for meet up and so we don't move away from that era. We are now practicing multi-party democracy. We say parties, then they run on policies, then they run on manifesto, then they run on programs, then they sell to the people of this country. And thuggery, for we, now the APC, thuggery not a part of her. However, if you bring yourself to us, you present yourself to we as a thug, we go treat you like a thug. We're not going to treat you like a gentleman. We're not going to treat you like a responsible citizen. If you come across to we as a responsible citizen, as a gentleman, we go treat you that way. If you come out through us to us as a thug, we go treat you that way.
So unfortunately, Mike there they talk for the president.
Exactly.
The PRO for the SLPP then go respond to their statement. Then the Mike.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2028 elections. For CD, in belief say the latest statement of His Excellency not timely and enough for fully involved. We even make reference to President Bio in predecessor when a former President Koma how be the carry himself during in last years them of in tenure.
Well, I know really want to follow you. I get respect for anybody when a president of this country. Yeah. I know I forget back to President Kuma in tenure and all that. Now within governance, we want to take responsibilities for it. I just want for hope for one of waiting my brother say. You know, My brother talk about roads in this country. I want to make brother know say we don't do more roads, kilometers, past them. I get the data here. We complete the Bandajuma 46 kilometer MRE road and 3 bridges with support from African Development Bank. We complete the highway from Moyamba Junction to Moyamba with 4 modern bridges, 36 kilometer. We complete the hill by side road, phase 2 of 2.2 kilometer, Freetown East Furniture Junction, Grafting, Freetown West Babadori, Juba Road, Mina Drive, Guma Avenue. Now we all complete them. We completed dual carriage highway, 4 lanes from Freetown to Maishaka. Now we do them. We completed Pendembu Kailan Road. We wanna start on another done. Now we complete them. We complete the Hill Station Road, Regent with support from the People Republic of China. We complete the Shengepia Bridge, Sabe Street Bridge, Western area. So bridges and we don't do over 17 bridges in this country. And are they come? Are they come? No. Go check them. When I would one.
Wait for 2 roads.
So listen. So when we bother the talk about when we bother the talk about roads now, yeah, I don't want let me
correct.
Are they come? When I would one.
No, but
it's on record. Now we don't know. Now we don't know.
Now I do Mashaka.
Now we don't know. It is on record. Yes. Now we do. Now we don't know. Now we don't know.
Don't everybody knows it.
All right. Let me just come.
But it's saying that then finish.
Now we don't know.
No.
Now we don't know.
Khadija. Which time I used to campaign against
No. I don't come. No, listen.
Go to that 2 route.
I want to establish something. Yeah. When we said, I remember one time when the chief minister said, we've done more kilometers by road. So for instance, you know how you calculate that? Let's say the road they come out from here to Don Kiama Road. Lost in at 10 kilometers. Let's say when I can't start them, then when I do 5. You get what I mean? Or when I do 4, then when I start them. When I do 4, then you're not done 6 left. That 6 kilometers, if we can do them, we add all the kilometers to the road same road. Even if I start them, that means we don't do more kilometers personal. Now that's how I'm established for. So what I tell them say, now we done them. And my brother make mention of something back where I want for just talk on. When they talk about democratic credentials, say President Bio. First of all, I want to let you know, say President Bio is still a political leader. He's still the leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, the greatest party in this country. President Bio, just like any other president, we get Obama and other presidents, even when they don't come out, the Democratic Party in America, then still Obama still they campaign with them. Everywhere when they go to Biden and they all the campaign. So you send President Bio not for put on by elections. President Bio wants, because in legacy need for be continued. He wants let the next SLPP form the next government, and SLPP they form the next government coming 2028 CD. That is a fact. Start for leave with that. Me brother also make mention about credentials. Khadija, you go agree with me, Mabel. Say during then 10 there. 2 years to election during the APC time, what will be there again? More time. We see t-shirts them. And more time will be there again. We see how they want twist to constitution. Yeah, the motion go on a parliament for the better. But no, this time, President Bio don't put dates for elections. President Bio don't appoint a commissioner, wait for begin roll out the policies, the reforms.
You know, pull dates here too, my.
Yeah, we about it.
That's just part of the amendment
they don't agree to that.
And that's not from the recommendations of the tripartite.
Yeah, well, they don't agree to that.
No, it's still the parliament.
It don't. What I mean, he don't support them. He don't agree to that. The mere fact we are all preparing towards elections, we have seen it. Appointment of the electoral commissioner.
Where the APC still they contested and no one the person.
APC will contest everything. APC if bada meet within a house, we elect in you know meets in the house. If we come out safe na do a cough safe a office in a panide. So APC very insecure.
So that's not the city.
They are very insecure, Mabel. APC very insecure, right? They know they don't have a message. That's not the way APC they can do different from what we don't do. We don't surpass APC at every ministry, department, agency in this country. In everything. When you talk about healthcare, right? We don't surpass them. You look at all district hospitals, when my brother be talking, saying work na healthcare, we have a standalone system where they do. We have a special baby care unit system where they do. Yeah, we don't increase civil service the salaries. We don't increase teacher the salaries, we don't increase nurses the salaries, we don't increase police, we don't increase. It's still not enough because of the cost of living. But everything, you come to tourism, we don't surpass APC per tourism. You come to agriculture, as I talk to you, baby, today, yeah, we don't reduce the importation of rice in this country by 30%. It is a fact. We don't increase production to 8%. It is a fact. You come to what? Education. School picking and now today they finish school. Now from a college this year, about 5,000 picking and come down. Yeah, everything where APC they talk about where they left, we don't surpass them. Banner. So when my brother sit down and they talk, say, oh, APC don't do this, APC don't do this, we'll find another time, me and CD will can sit down, we'll talk about the gains of APC and all that. But for now, the thing I really want to focus on is President Bio's statement not to threat. President Bio is a father of democracy in this country. President Bio is studying peace and conflict studies. President Bio in a ECOWAS chairman, one of the fundamental components there now for restore peace in the sub-region. President Bio, even AU is done at the Peace Committee Day. Yeah, it's the seat and he represents Africa there. Even the United Nations Security Council, they don't pass a lot of resolutions and we see done on peace. So when I say peace,
now the public don't raise concern, but
where APC don't, and they still correct you by this way.
Well, me not specifically say APC because different people don't write about our way.
No,
we don't even know whether they are political.
They
belong to political parties or not.
The people that way amplify this. Let's be very specific. The people that way amplify this, they are all APC. They would all
from you lens.
No, from
so
with
now
all due respect.
Concern they come from the public.
From APC.
What plans una get na the presidency for ensure say that message of the president be the pass na Bonthe, people don't misinterpret them? What plans do you have?
This is one of the plans. Why I don't try to establish to the people of this country. Say presidents and statements, the Mende tribe, it's very metaphorical. It's on idioms, it's on proverbs. One way back, who they try to establish, say, presidents committed to peace, not through the Peace Commission. Peace Commission call it peace. Let them go there. Let go discuss peace for this country.
But we're not going to take back the statement.
So which one statement? What in president talk about? What in president talk about we for take back? Remember, we have so many important things and we're very important to Sierra Leoneans. We are not happy with the fair price in this country. We're not happy with what's in the happen at the Gulf. We're not happy with the cost of living to go up as a result of the war where they happen at Ukraine and Russia. These are the more fundamental things them where president and the economic team they sit down for strategize how they will bring the cost of living on people, bring them down.
So now many people say now they message and they for don't care go away, but they talk to the people of Bonthe instead of
it started from
what they say.
Maybe from Kono to starter, the messages then the message of hope. Message of unity. Where don't you can't go about school. I make mention you can't go about government hospital. You can't go na Bonthe. Even we're gonna Bonthe. Maybe I make mention. See when president went there, he unveil a lot of other good developments na Bonthe. He talks about the road. He talks about the Tomabon project. He talks about unveiling a secondary school for Bonthe. 100-bed hospital na Bonthe. But guess what? I'll tell you, say APC na content creator there. Now one great thing I didn't take. When president talk about waiting, say, oh, anybody with all the development how they can, you still they pass with APC talk now.
But Mike, if you do 99 good, but you do one way for make 100 now, where people see say this one not go bring we together, it go further divide we.
No.
Is it a problem for raise that concern?
No, APC hearts for. APC within themselves right now, they're perfect fit. For let they even come together first now. So them bringing them together, they see things at a
Now
different
the
place.
APC no more get problem with the president in speech, and that's you
APC,
see.
because when you go on social media, the ones way they spew the narrative. So we start with all due respect to my elder sister, Dr. Silva Blythe, and me and go back and forth on that. Now, infos come, we banter, later I see, how you call him, Timbo, when an aspirant, I see JFK, when also an aspirant. These are people with huge following. Now then they amplify the thing. And the thing was disheartening for me, these are non-Mende people. I really feel say the thing what people they do in this country, Mabel and Khadija, we lazy for search for independent information. People go to narrative, certain thing and they, if you are talking no more, all man go to.
But you don't really say if a president make a certain statement, like a policy statement.
If president make a certain statement, not all statement of president they make like a policy statement. The president get humor. Presidents can go, when they see Biden, when they make dinner, the White House, people go, they make jokes, they make
Some people say, una way they na the president's in communication team, una really need for the guidance, especially where they make public statement, because many a time, some of the statements them, where they make, don't be of public
like
concern. Like this way, just make them.
No, we see many of times.
Like this way, it just make
many of times I don't do one or two things.
Yes, there's this other one where you talk about longan or shortan, where a lot of people and take out of context.
Khadija, look, let we focus on the things that really matter. Let's focus.
So
on
now make they say some people hold the view say una the president in communication really gets work for the guide them. Especially when the first gentleman of the state for making certain statements where the public don't they take out of context to not believe say some of these statements the president can just want for joke.
So listen, we president is exclusively guided in a lot of things in way they say, and
so most of the things most of the time the way they gonna public when don't guide them.
So president is extremely guided in things, but then so every time you script president. Especially when president is from Bonthe and know the issues of Bonthe. Now they come out, these are his people. You don't get to tell me, if you go, I don't feel say you need for guide president, the president want for go build hospital na Bonthe. You know, guide president for go talk high, get for build school na Bonthe. You know, go tell president about the road way me brother can't see now and then start up.
But the president seem not for good with humor. Because many a time in words they want to say na humor, people can misunderstand them, especially members of the opposition.
Yeah, because I tell you, see, a content creator, then they don't get message. APC no get message. Khadija, APC, the clear evidence of APC not having a message is during a mammoth meeting. Khadija, a whole secretary general, this man who is also Anua, is my friend. I know say no go ever team up na that stage selling kind thing in the way. In fact, when the secretary general be talk to her, I see grab go to and they talk now. Yes, I think it be the caution.
But Mambu do the same thing about to Batilo.
No, well,
if you go back to the clip, where Batilo begin talks on certain statement, then the same thing where CDB do to Lansana. So Mambu won't go and talk na Batilo. Yes.
Me point to me they say for support me statement say APC don't have a message. A Mammoth meeting is the highest meeting of a political party, a Mammoth gathering. Mammoth mean top level. As a secretary general, you had a platform for go talk about the policies, the plans that we got on a lower level elections. Talk about the rules of engagement. Talk about what side don't go, what don't do. You had a mic, you had a platform. Then when you go talk something totally different.
So about the one way get a mic, get a platform, now such a gathering, now place where the SLPP believes in a strong goal. They talk then kind of I'm talking about Batilo Songa.
Well, I'm not here to speak for Batilo.
So I just give you another similar example of which they try for talk between CD and Secretary General. Where the same thing happen between Mambu and Ian Chapman, where they say things them where the video show Mambu won't go and talk like yes.
So Mambu is not here. Mambu is always a friend for liberty. He always we can call him and ask on that. My premise and context where they appeal here on messaging say APC anything with President BOC or anything we come up from the office of the president, what's in order the narrative, they are going to run with it and build something out of
All
it.
right.
Yeah. So if you even take a look at what's in the happen now with all them boycotts, that's shame for turn back.
All right. So, quick one before Kanto City said the party they meet and put out a statement on the statements the way His Excellency make.
And my key advice is that before the party they meet, it's not just meeting legal minds. Wanna make sure so wanna meet people who understand the mandate.
Well, man.
Let them meet because in fact, let me tell you one thing. You know what is even scary about some of the narratives say away when they do so? Una not take time, una they disconnect ourselves from the Mende people.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is because you know why? You know why una they disconnect ourselves from the Mende people? Because una they interpret what then they say. What the Mende mean now una they interpret so. Because if
they didn't miss it. See the interpretation wrong.
Different type Mende.
No, listen.
Interpretation to waiting the president say wrong.
That's what he's saying. Because at the end of the day, listen what I say, Mabel. A very important. If the understanding of a typical Mende man, how in you understand that?
So it's not typical.
Well, so this man first of all, it talks something I want to say. Mende is questioned. It talk about Dweji. It said the Dweji mean when President Bio in that context he was they talk about Dweji be Bonthe. Sitting in interpretation we talk about Dweji visit the whole nation. So then they try to build a context and this is what I
so now all the concerns here make people they express said it better the president they talk and not use language where not so everybody do understand. Talk language where everybody do understand. That's sign of unity. Maybe. So that then conversation here all nobody come up as per interpreting waiting it be mean or misinterpreting waiting in mean from what you say.
Maybe I just said this initially. Not so everybody where they Bonthe is mixed, you get Shabri Mende. Not to everybody where they Bonthe, they understand Creole. So if presidents they talk to the people of Bonthe, majority of the people that will they Bonthe and they understand Mende, and more people they understand Mende and
so
Shabri
all the interpretations and what you don't see from Saturday the president talk to now, they miss waiting the presidents mean from that Mende the way talk. The interpretations are always you don't see. They miss waiting the president.
You mean the people of Bonthe?
The one that always you don't see none of the media, the social media. They miss the president.
Well, it's a mixed feelings.
Information when they pass.
If you watch the social media content, you get some people them way say a lot of people took that meaning out of context. You get variable.
Because even sitting there, we don't interpret. You say you don't understand the meaning better.
See, they look confused. See the first statement we make mention is say it's possible say people will take that out of context. But president not for the making any kind of statement they ask instant amendment. It's a possible say they will take her out of context, but president not for they make that. So I am waiting for their statement.
Okay.
As a political party. But I just want them to I just want to advise them that let it be objective. You get what I mean? Let them get
not preempt waiting go inside a statement until them put her out. Not bringing seed in our mind.
I think
still you advise them now waiting them for.
So it's wrong if I advise them.
No. What are the one he wrap up with Khadija before we come to CD? Because you don't say all the one them way done the race concern APC.
Let me see.
Where you see exact words from waiting the presidency. I want you left down there with the one the way they watch you. What do you believe say the president be mean? Now that it mean the way it talk.
Okay, so this is it's very clear. As Mike Berra, Director of Communications, Office of the President, I want to let people understand this critically clear. Say the president not mean any harm, or the president not intend for say anything for harm people them when our APC supporters in a Bonthe. Waiting the president say it talk about Mende. Ye biaba wa APC ye PB do dwejo jikbemu pia dwejiva ba wa APC ye PG ye better hali ye geumia away. What in president mean by that is say, you with all the developments and don't bring Kamnaya, APC neglected Bonthe district, or don't bring the Tomabo project to $34 million, or don't make the road from Bo to Matru, or they can't build 100-bed hospitals na Matru, or they can't build school na Matru, or don't bring water na Matru, then you still pass with APC talk. He say you don't die, now morning I go meet you. So president, that is not a threat. The president is not someone who will hurt a fly. The president, my president, were very peaceful. If you look at him, peace credentials, you look at say usher this country to democracy. You look at say now bring the consultative conference we call for cohesion. Now establish the peace and commission at this country. So president is someone who is very peaceful. He believes say when he left power in this country and I sit down. He believes say this country for be peaceful. But equally so, peace rely on me, rely on CD we sit down.
All right, Mr. Tunis, Mike don over and over, according to your interpretation, wetin the president mean, and in belief say una the APC they misinterpret the statement of His Excellency.
Look, Khadija, whether you na Mende, you not to Mende, whether you find yourself now, and in fact, the emphasis on Mende not for even they na this conversation, because waiting we all they say that certain level certain authority the way they hold. The presidency now the highest authority in this country. We're responsible for everybody. And we're also responsible for upholding democracy. The statement we President Bill make, unfortunately, it threatens not only APC, it threatens the existence of democracy. In that context, there is no other way you can put it.
Interpret it.
Now that make, in fact, I am sure they realize that. Now that make them make sure say AYV put them down.
Not we make
They
sure
not keep them. They not keep them on air.
No. Not we
You understand? I'm sure they realize that.
You see,
that make them make AYV put them down.
Not we
They
make
not keep
AYV
them
put
up
them
here, and that make AYV may have come
They
up
made
with
a
that
statement.
because they may have been forced or coerced or anything.
No.
But the fact of it doesn't take away the fact say the APC, feel threatened by that statement, especially coming from the presidency. We feel say they undermine democracy, they undermine multi-party democracy in this country, they undermine the existence of political parties in that part of the country, and they expose we come out from that part of the country when our APC members they expose we to threats, they expose we to violence. But in any case, like I say earlier, we have the records. They say we not get message, but every month with the whole press conference, we say with the outline issues with the bother the people of this country. They say that they feel increase. I don't think they do. Because if they do, then get so many ways, so many actions where they go take for bring the fuel price down. There are so many extra charges where you do the fuel calculation. There are so many extra charges when a government they levy, where some of them duplicated. If you look at the analysis, some of them duplicated where they can easily remove for bring the fuel price down. And we know Naya, I go tell you, we know the import no fuel from the Middle East, not even a drop of gallon from the Middle East. So for that we continuously they increase fuel price, at a level where we see them now using the war as an excuse, the war in the Middle East as an excuse. That just they show how much we not care for waiting they really bother on the citizens of this country. And we don't see this pattern repeatedly from this government. All this idea say we don't reduce importation of rice to by 30%, we don't increase production 80%. Production will side. Where the local rice, we not the price of the local rice. It is even more expensive than the imported rice. So waiting at this talk about we don't increase production. So these are all things that we don't discuss, we don't say we not get message. The only message we don't want for Yeri, oh, SLPP they do well. Oh, they don't do this, they don't do that. Even the things we left, they cannot manage. The good things we left. How they might be the campaign 2018. Now light with the eat. There was sufficient production of electricity in this country. Now road with the eat. Now rest with the eat. Now light with the eat.
So accessibility of light? 16%
if we get light, so waiting. Now light with the east. If we make road, so waiting. Now road with the east.
Then be also the campaign about hunger.
Tolombo no go sit down ya. Angry boku. Tolombo
60% down the left light.
They angry don't do. No. I mean, so these are all the things. So they're not one law they talk about them things, and that make whenever they go now one controversy to another for keep we off message. But no, like I said, we are well focused, and I want to assure the APC people this. Now look into the camera. We now this executive, we get for give now a ticket, not to that 2018, 2023 ticket we'll give now. We'll give now a ticket where they make sure say we make una able vote freely, fairly, and when una vote, will they make sure say we give una the result according to how una vote, and we go make sure say una get the government who una vote for. The APC democratically go form the next government of this country. We not only they win the election, we they make sure say we form the next government. So let SLPP transform all the executive members them into thugs. Then go meet we go campaign, we go win, and we go be well protected. Whether you dey Bonthe, whether you dey Pujon, like I say, that ticket where APC get 2018, 2023, we give up so easily, we not go get that kind of ticket again. I go assure you.
Election on each it. And the referee pan the game we get for Libya to 2028. We go for blow that whistle and then
not get for boycott selection.
Well, by all indication.
I mean when they boycott selection.
Maybe
Not the boycott selection.
Maybe we don't see so many times.
Not the boycott.
Whether the referee turn the player, they go put the ball before that open goal. Trust me, na APC get for score that goal. So that is why we uncover these things because of a level of preparedness. When we talk, say this not the goal right now, because we know. They say we not focus, but they know. They don't they see the signs. They know how prepared we are. They know how determined we are. All of this, for we not even focus on the games. We are focused on the ball because at the end of the day, the people of this country wants to be redeemed, and we are going to redeem them.
Many thanks, gentlemen, Mike Brewer and CDI Tunis of the All People's Congress APC party owner joined me this morning for can discuss His Excellency in speech and analyze the true meaning of that particular statement. Fortunately for we, the two guests then are mended, then they speak, they understand. So everybody don't give you interpretation. And we left the conversation. We see the comment section be really hot. And we see so many people join the conversation, over 1.5 thousand people every day watch me this morning, and the conversation still they go on, the debate still they go on, and the comment section. Apologies unable for read on our messages them, but I should say Mike and CDI Tunis go through the comment section later and try for response to some of our questions and also on our own thoughts on the conversation. Don't forget at 8 to get another hot topic where Alex Lawrence Kuma will usher in two guests again for we other program Politics and the People. Also go discuss another interesting topic this night. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say continue for Watch Liberty TV, you only digital platform where they give credible information, especially on issues of public interest. Many thanks to the production team, Musa Koma and Fudia Wolikor, and also Sise we support
Michaela.
we support you this morning for being this edition Camptona. Goodbye.
All right, so until we meet again, we will cover this. So get a lovely day and goodbye.
Building tomorrow today with Rightmove. Looking for quality, reliability, and innovation in your next big build? Choose Rightmove Engineering and Construction, Sierra Leone's trusted name in transforming ideas into enduring structures. We don't just build projects, we craft landmarks that stand the test of time. From state-of-the-art offices and modern homes to fuel stations, water systems, and infrastructure, our team delivers precision, passion, and perfection. At Rightmove, we are not following industry standards, we are setting them. Through cutting-edge technology, uncompromising safety, and sustainable solutions, we are building a brighter, stronger, and safer Sierra Leone. Visit us at 54 Campbell Street, Freetown, or call 078399475 or 077504338. Rightmove Engineering and Construction. Building quality, building trust, building the future.
It's Labor Day. After all the grind, stress, and queries at the office, it's time to ease your brain, laugh out loud, and feel like the CEO. Laugh and jam with Kido and my hustle will make sense edition on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, 2026. Venue, prestigious Bintumani Hotel, 7 p.m. Ticket prices: Kido, 500 millions. Answer, 1,000 millions. Amin, table for 4, 10,000 millions. Adil, table for 8, 20,000 millions. You don't buy yourself plenty. Now come and laugh. No excuse. Media partner Liberty Online TV and cooked by Eminence Africa. I say it don't make sense. I don't make sense.
Wise men bank with UBA. Wise women too with UBA.
School pupils in Sierra Leone, do you have a creative writing skills? Would you love to win a brand new laptop and a scholarship grant worth up to 50,000 new leones? Then, this is your moment. The UBA Foundation, with support from UBA Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, is proudly launching the 5th edition of the 2025-2026 UBA National Essay Competition, as the UBA Sierra Leone has teamed up with the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, ILRAJ, to make it bigger and better. Are you a senior secondary school pupil anywhere in Sierra Leone? Then get ready to showcase your ideas. Write a handwritten essay of not more than 500 words on the topic gender-based violence in schools, causes, consequences, and solutions. And yes, the rewards are exciting. First prize, a brand new laptop plus a 50,000 new leones scholarship grant. Second prize, 30,000 new leones. And third prize, 20,000 new leones. Remember, your essay must be handwritten, not typed. Upon submission, please include your full name, passport photograph, your age, town and district, school name, and of course, the name and phone number of your parent, guardian, or teacher. Submit your essay at any UBA branch, MBSSE regional office nationwide, or the ILRAJ office, or send us a scanned copy to cfcsierra-leone@ubagroup.com. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or 099 22 11 22. Deadline for submission, April 30th, 2026. So, sharpen your pen, share your ideas, and be the voice for change. Visual impaired students are also encouraged to apply. The UBA Foundation National Essay Competition, unlocking young talent and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Write it, submit it, win it.
I'm a bad number 9. I did dribble, I did dive.
Kalon's design they present the king of comedy, the funniest man at salon, comedian faculty. This is the big show where everybody they wait for. The event go happen na Radisson Blue Mamioko Hotel na Aberdeen this year, April 10, and they start 7 o'clock sharp. This year own event gets special title. We call them the DNA edition. It go loud, it go sweet, it go full of serious laugh. Ticket and day for sale as follows. Diploma, 200 leons. Degree, 500 leons. Masters, 1,000 leons. PhD, na by donation. If you are laugh, so tell you belly arts, no miss this one. This them now we sponsor. For sponsorship and more information, call now and make your own brand join this unforgettable night with comedian faculty. See you on the 10th of April.
Freetown City Council public notice enforcement of frontage cleanliness. The Freetown City Council FCC has observed with serious concern that many owners and occupiers of buildings within the municipality of Freetown continue to neglect the cleaning and maintenance of their frontages, premises, and private drainage systems. In several instances where cleaning is attempted, waste is left piled near drainages, creating an unsightly, unhealthy and environmentally hazardous condition. Part 3 of the Freetown City Council Solid Liquid Waste and Collection Bylaws 2024, Clause 8, subsection 1A clearly states, an owner or occupier shall maintain and keep clean his frontage, premises and private drainage systems. Clause 8, subsection 2 further provides that an owner or occupier who contravenes sub-relegations 1 commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 5,000 new leons or to imprisonment for not exceeding 6 months or to both fine or imprisonment. The Freetown City Council hereby informs the public that full enforcement of the city bylaws has commenced. The FCC Metropolitan Police have been deployed across the municipality to monitor compliance, conduct routine patrols, and document violations. Any individual, business, or institution found contravening the above provisions will face immediate penalties, including fines not exceeding 5,000 new leons, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months, or both fine and imprisonment as provided by law. A clean city is not only a legal obligation, it is a shared responsibility. When residents fail to maintain their frontages or misuse public spaces, the entire city suffers the consequences. FCC therefore urges all residents, businesses, and institutions to cooperate fully and maintain their surroundings. A clean city begins with you. Maintain your frontage, dispose your waste properly, respect public spaces, and obey the law.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.